Good Saturday morning, friends. It's me, Terry Lambertson. This is what I have for you today. When you say goodbye to a parent, you are suddenly living in a whole new world. You are no longer the child, and regardless for how long you have officially been grown up for, you realize you actually never were until this moment. The shock of this adjustment will shake your very core. When you have finally said goodbye to both your parents, assuming you were lucky enough to have two, you are an orphan on this earth, and that never ever gets easier to take, no matter how old and gray you are yourself, and no matter how many children of your own you have. You see, a part of your body is physically connected to the people that made it, and also a part of your soul. When they no longer live, it is as if you are missing something practical that you need, like a finger or an arm, because really, you are. You are missing your parent, and that is something far more necessary than any limb. And yet the connection is so strong it carries on somehow. No one knows how exactly, but they are there. In some way, shape, or form, they are still guiding you if you listen closely enough. You can hear the words they would choose to say to you. You can feel the warmth of their approval, their smile when a goal is achieved, their all-consuming love filling the air around you when a baby is born they haven't met. If you watch your children very closely, you will see that they too have connection with your parents long after they're gone. They will say things that resonate with you because it brings so many memories of the parent you are missing. They will carry on traits, thoughts, and sometimes they will even see them in their dreams. This is not something we can explain. Love is a very wondrous and mysterious entity. It is far better to have loved and lost than to never have loved at all. And grief is the price of that love. The deeper the love, the stronger the grief. When you say goodbye to a parent, do not forget to connect with that little girl who still lives somewhere inside of you. Take very good care of her, for she will be alone and scared. When you say goodbye to your parents, you lose an identity, a place in the world. When the people who put you on this earth are no longer here, it changes everything. Look after yourself the way they looked after you, and listen out for them when you need it the most. They never really leave. Thank you, Donna Ashworth. I kind of sort of wasn't expecting that. You know, after my mom died, I realized that anything that I had ever said to anybody in my life regarding the passing of their mother had fallen woefully short, because you just don't realize what that is until you're there. And even though I had known my entire life that the worst thing that was ever going to happen to me was that I was going to lose my mom. Definitely a Goliath. And actually, it was her passing that almost forced me to get with God on a deeper level than I had ever known before. So Mom passed in January of 2020, so right immediately after COVID, right? So here I am, isolated, not only because I live very rurally, but now there's another level of isolation on top of that. My husband was working a job that was 4 hours away, so he was only home on the weekends, and literally it was me in the four walls all week long. And yeah, I had to turn off the TV because it was making me crazy. I just don't need to hear those numbers every 15 minutes. And I went through my house and I picked up every half-done Bible study. I, I had a stack, and I literally studied like 4 or 5 hours a day. I read the Bible cover to cover that year. And what I know now, is that that was God preparing me for the season of loss that my family experienced in 2022. Without that foundation, as far as I fell, I would have gone even farther. So, yeah, we're never the same when our mom leaves. But God, He was there before her, and He's there after she's gone. All right, you guys, I hope you have a terrific weekend. I will be back with you again Monday morning. I'll see you then, friends. Bye now.